We're good. I'm getting all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome to our 5th online quiz.
Woo! Number 5.
I'm Kathryn, and I'm joined with another Kathryn Nash and Thom Ford.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We're back.
We're
back for another debut.
Here we are.
My second debut. We'll do it. We'll take that.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, who needs a second? Well, we're ready for the third.
Yeah.
Third debut.
Bring it on. How are you guys? How are you doing?
Great. We're really good. I was going to say sorry that we're not in full costume as we were the last time we hosted, but we're trying to do a little bit of a nod to chorus line / fame.
I would kick my legs up, but I might break myself.
I was going to say, can you kick your legs up?
No.
I see.
No, absolutely not.
Well, we appreciate it anyway. So, where in the world are you this week?
We are in the same place as we were last time. We're in Florida, but it's doing a little British thing. It's raining here.
It's right.
Every
there
time
it is,
we do
right
this,
on cue. Bit of thunder.
Every time we do this, it rains. I'm like, well, we're back in England. Kind of like a full circle
But
thing.
it's about 38 degrees, so it's still very warm. Hence why I couldn't wear a full costume this time. I was like, I would be
just a bit muggy.
A little bit muggy.
Amazing. So, just looking at some of the team names in the comments, we've got our front of house manager, Sally Field. Her team name is Less Miserable.
Oh,
love
hey,
that.
Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Great.
Who else have we got?
We've got we had the Les Quizrables, but I think we may have 2 Les Quizrables, which is great.
Clever.
In the emails we got sent through this morning, we had Bat out of Yo Hell. So hang on, Yeovil.
That's very good.
That's very good. We also have one of our dear friends is playing, and his team name on his own is Alabaster Column Understudy. Can we even go into
Which
this?
is a reference to my alabaster column like legs.
Okay.
So, yeah, great. Hello, John.
Like this is definitely an inside joke here.
Anyone that saw Panto saw them in a nice white tights at the finale, so you'll know those
sturdy.
alabaster columns are. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Amazing.
Chelsea Talmadge says, "Kathryn, I'm loving your hair." Maybe that's her team name.
70s inspired.
Is that her team name?
Yeah.
Kathryn, I'm loving your hair. Great
very
name.
Good. Just keep saying it over again. Kathryn, I'm loving your hair.
It's great hair. All Kathryns involved in this conversation, you all have lovely hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, your hair's great. And can we talk about your shiny jacket? Very Broadway themed. Wow.
Oh,
it's my quiz jacket.
That's so good.
There's like no other time to wear this jacket. I'll just start walking into the office in this from now on. Be like, "Hi everyone, I've arrived." It's 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Showbiz. It's showbiz.
Bring in a sparkle.
Oh, this is amazing. Right, so everyone.
This is good. Clever. This is good. This is I think this is a team name from Charlie, Gareth, and Becky. Don't tell me not to quiz, just sit and putter. Very good. Very good.
Very clever.
Love a pun.
Don't tell me not to quiz. Thank you.
Very good.
Wow. Got to start early.
She's warm.
She's warming up. Oh, so there's a couple of things that we should announce as well while we're here. Westlands, which the venue I'm in currently, we've got a big announcement coming out tomorrow, and which we've briefly touched upon tonight as well on social media. So I think I'll just go ahead and announce it. I'll take all the credit. Yeah. Drum roll, please. We are starting our screenings again from next Monday, which is really exciting. We'll be inviting public back into the building, which we can't wait. Like all of our staff here have missed seeing our patrons and stuff coming in through the front doors. So yeah, it's really exciting. Obviously the Octagon will remain closed for now, but Westlands is opening. Hooray!
Yay!
Yes, very cool.
That's amazing.
Great
news.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of films, like we've got Parasite, I think, is kicking off on Monday, and we've also got some National Theatre films as well. So I'll definitely be tuning in for those. Those are my favourites. But yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations, guys.
Wow.
People are going to be back in theatres in no time.
We'll be flying if we can.
Yeah, maybe not on flights, but...
Yeah. Anyway, I suppose should we kick off with the first round, I suppose everyone should know how it works, hopefully by now. So there'll be 5 rounds. You should already have the the answer forms to fill in online, and round 1, which is the picture round. So the picture round this week, you've got to guess the name of the musical from the production shot. So hopefully you're all getting on okay with that. And then we'll just kick off. We'll go through all 5 rounds, and then we'll leave you time to submit your answers, and we'll then read out the answers for you all, I suppose.
Great.
We'll let you know. So yeah, I'll let you kick off with round 2.
Round 2, here we go. Would you like to start?
I'm going to start because the round is called Old Favourites, which is, I'm old.
Are you?
So let's go for it. Number one, question 1. A bushel and a peck, follow the fold, and marry the man today are from which musical? That's a bushel and a peck, follow the fold, and marry the man today are from which musical?
Oh, who knows? Number 2. In West Side Story, which 2 characters are killed in The Rumble at the end of Act 1? It's a bit of a spoiler. In West Side Story, which 2 characters are killed in The Rumble at the end of Act 1? If you haven't seen West Side Story, that is, which you probably all should see it at this point.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Someone's answering the questions on the comments. Maybe don't do that.
Oh, message retracted.
Message retracted. Very good, Kathryn R. Very good.
Kathryn, we got each other's back.
We've got another team come in. We've got Laura Rose Tinkler. She's coming in live from Ohio.
Oh, my goodness.
We're spreading around the States. She's Team Eliza and Peggy. That's her mum and her. Very good. Team Eliza. Very nice. OH?
I-O!
All right. Number 3. Number 3. Which musical is based on the H.G. Wells novel Kips, the story of a simple soul? Which musical is based on the H.G. Wells novel Kips, the story of a simple soul? When I saw H.G. Wells, I was like, War of the Worlds? There's a musical based on War of the Worlds?
You missed out. Number 4. Who starred as Fanny Bryce when Funny Girl opened on Broadway in 1963? Again, number 4 is who starred as Fanny Bryce when Funny Girl opened on Broadway in 1963?
I'll give you a bit longer to answer. Kathryn's like,
I know, you know.
So fast.
Snappy.
We take our time.
They're amateurs. They know what they're talking about.
You've got places to be. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
On a rush.
Got my midday snack.
Number 5. All right. Charity Hope Valentine is the lead character in which musical?
We're learning a lot here.
Charity Hope Valentine is the lead character in which musical?
Who knows?
3 of these musicals we've had so far, I've been in at the Octagon Theatre.
That's cool.
Yeah, 3 of the.
Wow.
Factoid in the middle of trivia. Have I given enough time?
Yes.
Okay. Number 6. What is the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors? I have been in this show as well.
So have I, but not at the Octagon Theatre Yeovil.
Nah. Number 6. What is the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors?
Adam Bergen says, you guys look amazing, putting me and Mr. Cooper to shame. I don't know if he's talking about us, but I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Adam. You're looking great.
Hello, Adam. We paid him to say that.
Yeah, thanks, Adam.
We just texted it and he copied and pasted.
Yeah.
Are we on number 7?
Number 7.
Number 7. Who composed, I went very high then. Who composed Company and Sunday in the Park with George? Sandy. Sandy. Who composed Company and Sunday in the Park with George? I like these options. They weren't like the obvious choices.
Yeah, these are very clever. All right, number 8. Which 1989 musical based on Madame Butterfly is set during the Vietnam War?
We've been asked to slow down. Told you we were going too quick.
Oh no!
I told you. I'm sorry, Terrence Sharp. She's American.
I just got to be done like that. You know,
so
got to get moving. All right, number 8. Which 1989 musical based on Madame Butterfly is set during the Vietnam War?
Pause. Hold. Let them answer.
You're so fast. Quickly.
It's because you're doing quizzes at the moment yourself, but they're like timed for like university, so you're like really quick.
Yeah. What can I say? My brain is like.
This is more chill.
Just go, go, go.
Yeah.
What can I say?
All right, Terrence.
We're looking at you.
Here we go. Number 9. What is the name of the diesel train in Starlight Express?
These are good questions.
Good question.
I think they're hard questions this week.
They're tough.
I'd be useless on anyone's team. I'm glad I've got the answers in front of me.
But we've got stars. I mean, we heard that you mentioned on the Disney trivia that people were scoring only missed like 2 points.
I know, it's crazy.
Again? Should I do it one more time?
Yeah.
What is the name of the diesel train in Starlight Express?
All right. Number 10.
Number 10.
Bustopher Jones, Victoria, and McCavity are characters in which musical? Is that the first? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Number 10. Bustopher Jones, Victoria, and McCavity are characters in which musical?
All right. I think it's time for a recap from the top.
Let's recap.
We will go a little
5, 6,
quicker.
7, 8.
Wow, that's fast. Here we go. You know I don't move that quick.
I know.
Number 1. A Bushel and a Peck, Follow the Fold, and Marry the Man Today are from which musical?
Number 2. In West Side Story, which 2 characters are killed in the rumble at the end of Act 1?
Number 3. Which musical is based on the H.G. Wells novel Kips, The Story of a Simple Soul?
Number 4. Who starred as Fanny Brice when Funny Girl opened on Broadway in 1963?
Number 5. Charity Hope Valentine is the lead character in which musical?
Number 6. What is the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors?
Number 7. Who composed Company and Sunday in the Park with George? I don't know why I keep saying Sunday.
You got Sunday in the Park with George.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Which 1989 musical based on Madame Butterfly is set during the Vietnam War?
Number 9. What is the name of the diesel train in Starlight Express?
Number 10. Bustopher Jones, Victoria, and McCavity are characters in which musical?
All right, that was good. That was a tough round.
That was very tough.
Very tough.
I wouldn't have gotten all of those, I don't think.
Wow.
I think I would have got just one, probably.
Yeah, that was tough.
I think I would have gotten the last one. I
told my mum to do it because I thought she'd do all right in this one.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I took as a reference was the picture round.
Like,
so she's probably cursing me now because she's doing
like,
this quiz.
what?
Like, I don't know any of this. Maybe she does. Maybe she's surprising me.
Yeah, everyone let us know how you're getting on in the comments as well. It'd be really nice to hear. And like, don't forget, no cheating as well. I know it's very easy to cheat when you're at home, but let's play fair.
Jonathan Kwok, our friend who's obviously also in Florida, is a
avid musical theater geek.
Appeared in pretty much every musical we know, and he says, "Y'all, that was surprisingly tough."
He also said, "How English of you! This is an English quiz. I am out of my depth here."
Daisy McCormick, bless little Daisy, little Snow White, says so difficult, and she's super bright.
Guys, it's time to get going. You know, we've been sat down for about 3 months.
Wow,
guys, we've got to get our brains ticking.
We'll raise the bar.
Learn something. We want you to learn something new. That's what.
I'm learning. Goodness, I don't have to answer.
No,
all the answers written down.
Do you know what the hardest thing for me is? To not say the answer because it's written right underneath.
In bold.
So I'm like, and I have to stop myself from just saying it.
Oh my god. How did the picture round go for everybody? Go ahead and comment. Let us know.
Jen Hayner says, Kat Monkton, obviously Kat, who's running this whole thing, wants to know what character is sat behind your head, Kathryn. Is there someone sat behind?
Oh yes, there's a little. We're in. You know what? I don't even know, but I'm going to show you. We're in our friend's bedroom because this is our lockdown life.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
Oh, cute.
It's kind of a cute little thing. I don't know what it is.
We have no idea it's from.
It looks like a fox. Like,
Fantastic Mr. Fox or something. I feel like we should give him a name.
Yeah, we should. Everybody do little vote. Tell me what you want him to be named in the comments. He's kind of cute with his little
we'll give him a name.
I don't know why the feet are facing backwards. That seems concerning. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Who else we got it? Chelsea Talmadge, another professional. She's a TV star. She's a movie star.
She's a movie star.
She says she needs to brush up on her theatrical trivia. She's beyond embarrassed.
You know, we all start somewhere.
She was in Stranger Things.
She was a dear friend. She was my bridesmaid. She was in Stranger Things. We've got stars amongst us.
There's stars. But, you know, if you don't know it, you don't know it.
No, but it's okay. I didn't know it.
Oh, who else we got? We got Jazz Boniface. Says hello, Kathryn and Tom from Jasmine and Mandy Boniface. Hey guys.
Talk about a star. I didn't do panto with you, but I remember you in the pantos prior when Tom. You are amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I might as well not been on stage when Jasmine was on stage.
No. It's embarrassing. Pale in comparison.
I know. Just get off, Tom. Move on to more Jasmine. We've got the names coming up here. We got Scruffy G 1984 says Foxy McFockface. Foxface. You need to put your teeth in before you try to say that.
With those
Who would have known we would be naming a toy fox tonight? See, we're full of surprises.
I'm going to bring him back down so he's readily available to comment.
Who else have we got? Freddie Fox from Daisy McCormick. David Hurst says Felix. It's a classic choice.
Felix! Very good. That's very good.
The legs weird me out a little bit.
The legs are a little weird.
The feet, really.
Yeah.
I don't like it. He's going to be sat there. I'm going to bring him back. He'll make a reappearance. He'll make a reprise. Musical theme.
Michael J. Fox.
Clever.
Very good.
Clever. On the nose.
Very good.
But I wouldn't have thought of it myself.
On the nose.
We are just fluffing, aren't we? We're like Fox, musicals.
So let us know in the comments if you're ready to move on to round 3, and then we'll get going on our modern musicals round.
The modern.
This round, modern. I would.
This is where we would probably struggle a little bit.
New musical theater.
Jonathan Kwok says Miss Dangleboots. Miss Dangleboots. Very good.
It's apt. I put him right down there.
Oh, him or her. Them. We put them down there. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I can do that.
Dangleboots is good.
Yeah, the legs do weird me out a little bit. Angie Golding, she's ready for the next round.
Great, Angie. I'm ready.
Kathryn's ready. Another Kathryn. Hello.
Yeah. Is our boss ready? Kat's ready? Yeah.
Oh, other Kat is ready. She's giving us the go, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Right, so modern musicals.
Modern musicals.
All right, round 3. Question number 1. The Boy in the Dress premiered in November 2019 in Stratford-upon-Avon. You still haven't taken me there yet. Who wrote the novel of the same name on which the musical is based? I'll say that again without interrupting. Question number 1. The Boy in the Dress premiered in November 2019 in Stratford-upon-Avon, who wrote the novel of the same name on which the musical is based. It's a long question. I hope I'm giving the right emphasis to the right areas.
You won't take it right from me. You're American.
What can I say? They're going to be like, what's she saying anyway with that weird accent?
All right, now this one, I like this show and I didn't know this was the answer. Oh. Which West End musical contains songs from Max Martin's back catalogue? Oof. Number 2. Which West End musical contains songs from Max Martin's back catalogue? Tough question.
Very tough question.
Tough question. Wow. I love that musical too, and I had no idea.
Yeah, same.
Well, Are we going too fast?
No, give it a second.
Give it a moment. I was going to say, I don't know if we're ready because I wouldn't know the answer to that one. Alrighty, and number 3. Which musical has just announced drive-in shows around the UK this summer? Drive-in shows?
You seen this news?
No!
This is great.
Yeah.
Which musical has just announced drive-in shows around the UK this summer? That is cool.
Yeah, big.
See, theater finds a way.
Yeah, so
That's
good.
amazing.
All over the country.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm really interested to see exactly how it's going to work as well. But I think it's going to be, we find a way. We're very creative in the theatre industry.
All of this is going to be the bring back of like the drive-in theater, right?
I think so. Yeah, there's a lot of drive-in cinemas as well being set up around the UK as well.
Chris Hayner says we may have got tickets. Whoa!
Cool.
Very cool. Very jealous. Very jealous. We wanted to see that show for a long time anyway. All right, number 4. This is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Which composer wrote music for musicals Bring It On, In the Heights, and Moana?
Clever.
Very clever. Which composer wrote music for musicals Bring It On, In the Heights, and Moana? I didn't know the first one. I knew the show, but I didn't know that.
I didn't know either. Maybe it's not the whole thing.
No,
maybe
it's
it's
was
a little
contributed to it.
Or they or she. You didn't give any. My goodness gracious.
It was dangle boots.
Okay, number 5. Dead Ringer for Love. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and it's all coming back to me now. Are songs from which musical? I do love this musical and this person, or Number 5. Dead Ringer for Love. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and it's all coming back to me now. Are songs from which musical? Don't put me on trivia.
We'll stop giving them answers.
It is so hard. It's so hard when you've got it right in front of you, and all you want to do is talk about it.
We'll stop giving. It's a tough quiz. I think it's all right. We give away
we are giving a couple of clues.
Definitely.
You guys are doing well. Gordon last week managed to give away an answer within like the first 5 minutes. He did really well on that. But we love you, Gordon.
Very good. Excellent work, Gordon. All right. Number 6. Westerberg High School is a fictional school in which musical? Didn't know this one. Westerberg High School is a fictional school in which musical?
I did not know either.
I did not know that one.
And I do like this musical.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've not heard it.
I think you have a little bit.
Oh, great.
Doesn't even know. Doesn't even know he's a fan.
You haven't performed that one then at the Octagon Theatre?
Not at the Octagon Theatre or anywhere, that one. Any of these. Or to you.
All right, number 7. Which musical is due to release a film version later this year? This is a multiple choice question. So option A, Wicked. Option B, Matilda. Option C, Everyone's Talking About Jamie. Option D, Come From Away. The question again is number 7. Which musical is due to release a film version later this year? A, Wicked. B, Matilda. C, Everyone's Talking About Jamie. D, Come From Away. Now, is it talking about Jamie or talking about Jamie?
Talking. We're not savages.
I said talking.
Savages.
Everyone's talking about Jamie. I can't help myself. Talking,
British people say talking. We'd say talking.
Everyone's talking.
Talking.
I love a multiple choice question. I feel so much more secure.
Yeah,
if I'm doing the quiz, I'm like,
5% chance. Pick one, guys. Only one answer as well.
Pick one answer. I wish all of them were coming out with movies, though.
Well, they're all rumoured, so it's a good question. It's a good question. Number 8. Eugene, Janie, and Evil Lord Hector are characters from which musical?
I do not know what this is.
Eugene, Janie, and Evil Lord Hector are characters from which musical?
This is
Evil Lord Hector sounds like something that
you should definitely play.
Yeah, that sounds like a character for Tom.
Yeah, sounds like my alley.
Those columns.
Use those alabaster columns.
I'm learning so many new things. I hope we're all learning together.
I think that's a really hard question, personally.
I need to know so many more things. No more clues, but I need to know more about this. All right, number 9. In Kinky Boots, what is the name of the group of drag queens who perform with Lola? Number 9. In Kinky Boots, what is the name of the group of drag queens who performs with Lola? This is a great musical. What a great, great musical. I love it.
Very good. And number 10, also a great, great musical. We saw this one.
We did, in Toronto.
In Toronto. Clue, it's a very Canadian, and it's Canada Day.
It's very Canadian.
It's very Canadian. So
today, Canada Day?
And today is Canada Day.
What?
Happy Canada Day.
How fitting.
It is. Number 10, which show won the 2019 Olivier Award for Best Musical?
Dun, dun, dun.
Very Canadian. Very great.
I really like this musical.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
incredible.
And only an hour and 10 minutes long, so
yeah,
perfect. In and out. No interval.
In and out.
Yeah.
Did you say it twice?
Yeah, I'm going to say it one more time.
Oh, one more time.
Which show won the 2019 Olivier Award for Best Musical? Again, we gave you loads of clues for that one.
So many clues. I don't know if you needed all of them, but we gave them to you.
We gave them no clues.
What's wrong with us?
It's a tough quiz. I think the odd little
sprinkle.
Dusting of help is good.
This is good. This is good. This is what we should say. When we start giving clues, we'll do this.
Oh, we should go through it.
What are we talking about? One more time.
You were number 1.
Do you want to switch?
No, yeah. Go for it.
All right. Number 1. The Boy in the Dress premiered in November 2019 in Stratford-upon-Avon, who wrote the novel of the same name on which the musical is based.
Number 2. Which West End musical contains the songs from Max Martin's back catalogue?
Number 3. Which musical has just announced drive-in shows around the UK this summer?
Number 4. Which composer wrote music for musicals Bring It On, In the Heights, and Moana?
Number 5. Dead Ringer for Love, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and It's All Coming Back to Me Now are songs from which musical?
Number 6. Westerberg High School is a fictional school in which musical?
Number 7. Which musical is due to release a film version later this year? A. Wicked. B. Matilda. C. Everyone's Talking About Jamie. D. From Away.
Number 8. Eugene, Jamie, and Evil Lord Hector are characters from which musical?
Number 9. In Kinky Boots, what is the name of the group of drag queens who perform with Lola?
And number 10. Which show won the 2019 Olivier Award for Best Musical? And Laura Rose Tinkler from Ohio says, considering I saw this with you guys, I feel like I got the right answer. Thanks for the hint. You're welcome.
Handed that to
you are welcome. And Lisa Chavarin says, too embarrassed to submit our answers as there's so few of them, but having fun anyway.
Oh, I'm glad.
Hey.
It's the taking part which counts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're musical theater performers, and we're like,
still like,
there's so much to know. Like, what a wide universe.
Yeah, so big. Princey Will
I definitely think I'm better at my modern musicals than I am my older musicals from this quiz.
Yeah,
I'm the other way around. But so many people, I mean, it's a whole new life, isn't it? They're all, you have the Golden Age, you have NMT, New Musical Theater. You got, oh my, we're going
NMT.
NMT. No, but yeah, so many cool musicals have come out in the last like 10 years. It's a whole new wave.
Yeah, there's a real push to support new musicals as well, isn't there? Which is really good.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep it alive.
We got
we're getting lots of comments through.
Who's joined us. Very good.
She's on it.
We want to know your team name. Kathryn R says, my sister really carried our team through that round. Well done, Kathryn R.
Thanks, sis.
Sister. And Daisy McCormick says, we think we'll be last tonight. Lol. So, hey,
Daisy,
battle for last place at the moment, isn't it?
There should be like there should be a prize for last. Be like, hey, you did it.
I think they might all be last.
We'll give last a shout out. How about that? You get a shout out if you come last.
I know I'm like making calls. I'm like, there needs to be.
We've got a tiebreaker question if we need it. time, apparently.
if it's needed.
You know, if
we do have a tiebreaker question this evening, so you know, if everyone thinks they're doing really hard, we'll still submit your answers because you never know. You never know.
Oh wow.
Occasionally.
Did a fox just come into the room?
What happened there? I don't know what's going on.
Are you okay over there? Hello, are you still there?
Very good.
Great.
It's going to be the music round next.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Am I warm?
I think we're good. We're going to do so. For anyone that has done a quiz with Kathryn and I before, we take it in turns or there or thereabouts, and I will do my lyrics in a bad robot voice, and Kathryn will attempt to sing.
I'll try to be a little more helpful, but along with the kind of tune of the rest of all this, I'm not sure I know some of these tunes.
Right.
Literal tunes. So
before it was Disney songs, and we're paid to sing those, so we knew that.
So Tom might jump in occasionally to maybe give you a little.
Like I know them.
Well, you know this one, didn't you?
Not the tune.
Okay. You're starting one.
All right. Okay. Number one. Here we go. Lisa Shavrin, this is your favourite round, so this is for you. Here we go. Toot sweets sound like what they are. So do lollies in a lollipop jar. Gingerbread men have gingerbread sound we found.
It's terrible.
Last time it was fill in the blank, wasn't it? Because we'd be like, blah, 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 blah.
Blank.
Yeah, yes. So the answers to this, you need to guess the name of the song and the musical.
No, I think we'll just guess the musical actually, because I think that'll be too hard. So if we just guess the musical, and then when we tell you the answers, we'll let you know what song it was from as well. I think that was the cat's plan anyway.
Okay, so, just guess the musical because it's tough. Guess the musical. I'm going to do it one more time. Kathryn R says that was kind of scary. Apologies.
Very much so.
But it's happening again. Toot sweets sound like what they are. So do lollies in a lollipop jar. Gingerbread men have gingerbread sound we found. You're welcome.
It's the expression on your face. You're so deadpan.
It's all involved. Everything's involved. Okay. Unfortunately, the first one I have to do, I do not know the tune to.
Are you going to make it up?
No. I will be doing my own version of, I'm not going to go full out. But number 2, you work real hard, the pay's real low, and every hour goes oh so slow.
You get away
that was beautiful.
You literally get away with it because American. It just sounds cool.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound cool. All right. Number 2, you work real hard and the pay's real low and every hour goes oh so slow. You got to put some emotion in it. So slow.
Jazz Boniface says, beautiful singing, Tom. Thank you, Jasmine.
Wow.
Thank you. All right. Number 3. Forget those wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you.
I feel as we were supposed to go the other way around. I don't know the evens. We're gonna have to switch.
Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you.
I just want everyone to know I was supposed to do this. I listened to the song before so I could sing it properly, and he took the odd numbers. Outrageous.
You know this. This is good though. Do you know this one? You know this next one?
No, I don't really. I don't really know it.
All right, I'll do it.
You
robot
do
voice. Okay. I'm just going to do robot voice until Kathryn finally wakes up and knows some of these songs.
I'm trying.
All right. Jen Hayner says, you sound like you're auditioning to be the next Siri voice. I'll take any job at this point. So give me a call.
Great. Keep
give me a call. Where are we? Number four. It only takes a taste when you know it's good. Sometimes one bite is more than enough to know you want more of the thing you just got a taste of.
I should know it, but it's one of those, middle parts of a song.
Someone just get in contact with Apple already.
Yeah, come on,
Please.
guys. Number 4. It only takes a taste to know when you know it's good. Sometimes one bite is more than enough to know you want more of the thing you just got a taste of.
I like the eyebrow. Very pleased with yourself. Very pleased. All right. Number 5.
You do know this one, right?
I know the tune.
Thank goodness.
When a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. That was a long one, guys.
That's good. That was a full bit.
A whole thing. All right. And here we go again. Number 5 is when a Broadway baby says goodnight.
Oh, she's awake now. Here we go.
It's early in the morning. I'm snapping. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Harmony.
Yeah, kind of. A little something. A little something.
That was great.
A little spice. There we go. Very good.
Love that musical.
So just when it got very musical, I'm going to bring it down to robot time. Here we go.
Robot time.
To robot town.
Taking it down to robot time.
You know this one as well.
I know this one.
Do you want to do this one? Go on. Do you know? Do you?
Yeah, I do know. Okay, number 6.
Duh.
Open your door. I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. It's not good in a soprano voice. This is not very good. I'm gonna do it again, all right? Number 6. Open your door. I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare.
Come on, you better.
It's much better in a tenor voice. It's much better.
She's like, I'm not one for this.
Not meant to be sung by a tiny white woman, but alas.
Very good, Kathryn.
It was very good.
You should sing it. You should sing it.
But it's the female part, but I'll give it a go.
Okay, I believe in you.
Here we go. A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like hell. It's basically my life's motto.
Yeah, I was going to say this is true to form.
Yeah, it's true to form. This song is very me.
Ready? Give it.
A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like hell. Perfect.
Oh,
That's
wow.
me. That's me.
I'm very happy.
You should have that tattoo. That's like my thing.
Just on the forehead.
Yeah.
Written for you. Yeah.
We'll do it for small fees.
This is, I think, robot for you, Ben.
This is robot.
This
I do
is
know
robot.
this one, but I'm going to robot. Bringing back the robot.
Okay.
Right, number 8. Here we go. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There was like a slight malfunction to the wiring in the middle there.
He poured water on his surface.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to do it again. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below.
Does anybody understand anything he's saying? I'm just not sure.
I just get like hypnotized by the sign, and I'm like, oh my god, like where am I?
What's happening? All right, this is not one that I know.
All right.
So I'm not going to give any clues, but I'm going to do my own. Number 9. Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kind of coming up empty. Can't find my way to you.
What a dramatic reading. I love it. It's like being back at drama school.
Monologue.
Drama school.
You know? What can I say? I'm not giving any clues as to why I don't know this. Number 9. Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kind of coming up empty. Can't find my way to you.
Oh, wow.
I made it even more dramatic that time.
That was so...
I love the emotion. I really felt something from that.
I think you want to ride.
You know, I'm pulling you deeper.
As a clue, it's a very emotional musical, right?
Yes, no clues.
You need to help them out.
I know, that one, that's hard.
This is hard. All right, here we go. Number 10.
Do you know this one?
No, it's robot time.
Great.
Is it sinful if you're blue to cheer up the place? What is wrong with dressing up in satin and lace? Get some earrings, some mascara, heels, and a fan. Pretty soon you will start to feel a different man.
Interesting.
Again?
I really liked how Kathryn was acting that out. You got the mascara, you're like, mascara.
You know, I love my lashes, you know.
Is it sinful if you're blue to cheer up the place? What is wrong with dressing up in satin and lace? Get some earrings, some mascara, heels, and a fan. Pretty soon you will start to feel a different man.
That one went to a whole other, you upgraded your systems, I think.
Did. It's because I sung once and now I'm like, here we go.
Here we go.
From the top, from the tippity top with feeling. I don't know if we need to do it
all over again.
With feeling. It was me first, right? Number one. Toot sweets sound like what they are. So do lollies in a lollipop jar. Gingerbread men have a gingerbread sound we found. Number two.
You work real hard and the pay's real low.
Oh, yeah.
And every hour goes, oh, so slow.
So slow.
So slow.
Really noting.
This is Drama School 101 and I'm all for it. This is.
I was going to sing it and then you roboted it.
I
so
roboted it.
Stay consistent.
All right. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you.
All right. Oh, you did this, but I'll just speak it. Number 4. It only takes a taste when you know it's good. Sometimes one bite is more than enough to know you want more of the thing you just got a taste of.
Very good.
Different. They got a different
read.
Oh,
Sing.
We're ready for our big moment. Number 5. When a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way.
Very good.
Wow. Singing with you again.
Love it.
Great.
Beautiful.
Oh my guys, this should never be reprised. Number 6. Open your door, I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare.
She's getting warm, guys. She's hitting them notes.
Don't know why it's happening.
All right, here we go. My life's motto. A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like hell. There we go.
Very good. Very good.
Mine again?
Yes, this was you.
I'd big this line every time. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below.
Oh, this is all right. One last go with this. Number 9. Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kind of coming up empty. Can't find my way to you.
So deep, so deep. Number 10.
So moving.
Number 10. Is it sinful if you're blue to cheer up the place? What is wrong with dressing up satin and lace? Get some earrings, some mascara, heels, and a fan. Pretty soon you will start to feel a different man. Ta-da!
Wow, we did it.
Super.
Well done, guys.
Hope you got at least one of those, everyone.
Truly hope.
That was tough. That was tough.
That
was tough. And we probably made it tougher by,
we need to get you on record somewhere with your robot voice, Tom. Like, that needs to happen.
He's the sound when doors open.
Maybe for panto, it could be the voice to turn off your phones and cameras. There will be no pictures or video footage of this show.
Please take
that'll get the crowd pumped, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that they're going to feel really bad when they hear that voice.
Or just the welcome to the Octagon Theatre thing.
Welcome to the Octagon Theatre. I feel very like an alien, when I do it.
Laura Rose Tinker and Jonathan Kwok, professional performers, struggling, which I think says more about us, probably.
It might be our fault. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. This might be us. This is our issue.
Laura says I sound like the Tube voice.
Wow, mind the gap.
Yeah.
mind their gap.
He's made it big. This voice
This
is
is a
be
Piccadilly line train to Cockfosters.
favorite line
My
of the whole tube.
favorite station.
I remember the first time I was in England and I was in the tube and they said that and I was like,
and
oh
no.
They just like looked at me and I was like,
it's real.
That real? It can't be real.
It's real.
I don't think I've ever come across that before.
It's the very end. It's the north
yeah.
end. It's where my it's right at the very end. Yeah.
Every time I get on the train, why did we get on that train? Why am I on there? I don't know.
That's like Leicester Square.
I've been on it a couple of times, and every time
you're like,
I giggle. I go,
oh dear.
Oh dear.
You learned today. We're learning the new joys.
So many new things.
Come back.
Joys.
My brain is going to explode. I've learned so many new things today.
Are we ready for general knowledge?
I think we're ready. General knowledge.
Let's go.
Stuff now.
All right. So this is not necessarily musical theater at all. Why are we moving? We're like warming up.
Yeah.
For general trivia. We're in workout here.
Maybe you can like act these out.
Okay, great. Let's do it. All right. So this is general knowledge.
Number one. I'm going to take this one.
I'm ready.
Because it's about one of my favorite things in the world. Which country should have hosted this year's Eurovision Song Contest?
I discovered Eurovision last year. I didn't know it was a thing.
No one in America knows really what it is. So I got footage of last year's one on the ship without knowing the results. And we watched the whole thing on the ship with all these American people. And you all loved it, didn't you?
4 hours of pure bliss. Yeah. I loved it.
And apparently,
like nobody outside of Europe knows what it is. Like my partner's South African. He was like, what is this Eurovision thing? And I had to try and explain.
But it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. And then that new Netflix movie, which I've had 3 texts about during this quiz to say I need to watch it. So apparently it's very good.
You do need to watch it. It is very good.
Okay, I can't wait.
It's so funny.
I'll just repeat that again. Which country should have hosted this year's Eurovision Song Contest? So next year it's coming back bigger, better, more fabulous.
Alrighty. Number 2. Which production in the National Theatre's at-home collection was the first to be released on the 2nd of April, 2020? Again, number 2. Which production in the National Theatre's at-home collection was the first to be released on the 2nd of April, 2020? You guys say 2nd of April. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, 2nd of April.
Because we would say
yeah.
Yeah, we'd say 2nd.
Yeah. I don't get that. That's weird to me. It will never make sense. I don't know how you deal with it, Tom. I'd be getting so confused.
It does make sense that way.
Does make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Why we made the choice, I don't know.
I'm always making the mistakes. All right, number 3. Oh, this is still theatrical.
Ooh.
All right. Which play, notable for only having 2 actors perform the whole play, is the second longest running non-musical play in West End history after The Mousetrap? So we're giving you a clue because Mousetrap, everyone knows, is number 1. It's been there forever. So what's number 2?
That's a long-winded question. You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
Which play, notable for only having 2 actors perform the whole play, is the second longest running non-musical play in West End history? There's a lot of dashes. Longest running non-musical.
Yeah, after The Mousetrap.
After The Mousetrap.
Yes. No, it doesn't. Was she talking about the dates, Christy Marie Bennett?
I think so.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, she's just yelling, no, it doesn't!
No, it doesn't!
I think she's talking about the dates.
Who knows? Number 4. Which English rock band was formed in 1997 by Pete Doherty and Carl Barat?
You did a very good job of pronouncing their names.
Thank you. I just
very good.
We would probably say Pete Doherty.
Doherty.
Yeah.
Like with a
and
Carl Barat. Okay, Again, number 4. Which English rock band was formed in 1997 by Pete Doherty? It's gotten worse. And Carl Barat.
It's like you gobbed in that.
Well,
You could just say Doherty, really.
Doherty.
Doherty.
I think we're going to leave this alone.
Yeah. I'm moving on.
Number 5. Who painted The Weeping Woman, currently located at the Tate Modern in London? Who painted The Weeping Woman, currently located at the Tate Modern in London? Tough question.
People are smart to get these kind of things. All right. Number 6. I'm going slow. Which royal is patron of the Royal Opera House in London?
Ooh.
I would not know the answer to this.
No, I don't think I would either.
Really? So it's not general, it's not a known thing. Okay. Number 6. Which royal is patron of the Royal Opera House in London? Clever.
Very clever.
You are all very clever.
You get all these. Number 7. Ooh, bit of Shakespeare.
Oh, there's another one.
From which Shakespeare play is the following quote taken? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
Wow! My Shakespearean.
Oh, that was a cold read. I was sweating. I was like, I better nail this.
You are a man of many talents, Tom.
As I went to the prestigious Mountfield Academy of Theatre.
That's exactly.
I had to get it right.
That's where it went.
Yeah. All right. Number 7 again. I'll probably mess it completely up this time. From which Shakespeare play is the following quote taken from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
My eyebrows acted along with you on that.
Thank you. Mine were rampant.
Number 8. What is the name given to the text of an opera?
Oh, it's very theatrical still.
This is very good. I would have known this one. Would you have known this one?
Yes.
Number 8. What is the name given to the text of an opera? The text of an opera. I had to go wistfully with it.
Yeah.
This is a good question for me because I love this.
Oh, you do love this.
All right, number 9. In which year was Thomas the Tank Engine first broadcast on ITV?
Thomas.
All the way from the Isle of Sodor.
He loves it. Loves it.
A, 1975. B, 1984. C, 1988. That's when this Thomas the Tank Engine was born. And D, 1992.
That's the year I was brought.
Wow. Good years. Good choices. In which year was Thomas the Tank Engine first broadcast on ITV? 1975, 1984, 1988, or 1992?
How funny that we put down your year, birth year.
I know, Claire is our birth years.
Yeah.
Is this what we knew?
Were they the one?
Would you have got the answer though, Tom, being, Thomas the Tank Engine's #1 fan?
That's a good question.
I would have hazarded a guess and I would have been in that ballpark. Out of those 4, I probably would have got it right. But if it was just plucked from out of nowhere, I think I would have been in there. But maybe not the exact. Yeah.
All right. Number 10. Last one of the general questions. What is the name of Ludwig van Beethoven's only opera? Number 10. What is the name of Ludwig van Beethoven's only opera? Don't know why I have to.
You did the whole thing in an accent.
I know. After I said it one time, I was like, what is the name?
She's having the German now, honey.
It was time. Shall we go back over them?
Let's go back over them.
Why not?
Number 1. Which country should have hosted this year's Eurovision Song Contest?
Number 2. Which production in the National Theatre's at-home collection was the first to be released on the 2nd of April, 2020?
Number 3. Which play, notable for only having 2 actors perform the whole play, is the second longest running non-musical play in West End history, after The Mousetrap?
Good job.
Thank you.
Number 4. Which English rock band was formed in 1997 by Pete Doherty, and Carl Barat?
So close.
So close.
Not sure.
5. Who painted The Weeping Woman, currently located at the Tate Modern in London?
Number 6. Which royal is patron to the Royal Opera House in London?
Were you going to say opera?
I was.
Great. Royal Opera House?
The Royal Opera, the Queen.
Yeah, she just lives there. It's her big house. All right. Number 7. From which Shakespeare play is the following quote taken from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
Did you see?
Very good.
Good.
Puppetry.
Number 8. What is the name given to the text of an opera?
Number 9. In which year was Thomas the Tank Engine first broadcast on ITV? 1975, 1984, 1988, or 1992? Cute.
Number 10. What is the name of Ludwig van Beethoven's only opera?
Good switch.
Did
Good
you
switch.
like that? Did you like the accent?
Only. Very.
Only opera.
Only Oprah.
Well, she's always there.
She's always there.
All right. Well, I mean, is that?
That's all the questions.
So
right?
that's all of the questions. All we've got left is our tie break question.
Oh snap!
Drum roll.
All right. So, do we want to ask this question now?
I think let's go for it. Yeah.
We're going to ask it just so we have an extra. Okay. So the tie break question is: in number of days, how long has the longest running West End musical been running for? Would you like to repeat it?
I will.
Okay.
In number of days, how long has the longest running West End musical been running for?
That is a very good question.
And it's like whoever gets closest is going to win, unless they know it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultimately, give us your best guess. How many days do you think it's been since it first opened? Best guess, and then if there's a tie break for first place, then whoever's closest to the tie break question or answer rather wins.
Wow.
Ooh,
that's amazing.
Fabulous.
So you have to know what the musical was first.
Yeah.
Have to know.
Yeah, to have some kind of clue.
It's a two-parter.
The two-part question.
Wow.
So yeah, we'll just give you all time now to like consolidate and submit your answers, and we'll just have a little chat, shall we?
All
yes.
good.
And then we go through the answers. We do go through the answers.
And then we'll go through the answers. Yeah, absolutely.
So you submit, so everybody knows how to submit.
Yeah, it should all be on your online form. So you just click next, and then at the very end there's the submit button. So
I thought you were going to explain how to do it, and I was like, "Do you know how to do it?" Because I'm not sure.
What I would have said was, send the form somewhere, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's as much as I know.
Tops.
We've gotten some submissions. Look, perfect. Alabaster Column understudy submitted.
Thank you so much. Good luck. Good luck.
Emma Taylor Smith, you're still catching up.
She's catching up. Wow. She's going through.
That's great.
That's okay.
Great.
Good on you.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to in lockdown? How's the podcast going? What have you got set up for next week?
We've had a good 2 weeks since we've seen you. Last week, we taught a musical theater camp at one of the theaters down here in a socially distanced manner. So all the little kids, well, they weren't little, they were like 12 and 13, came in wearing
16.
masks, and some 16-year-olds. And we wore masks the whole week, and we sanitized everything, and we did choreo and warm-ups.
They weren't allowed to stand near each other, and if they took them, they had to have designated seats in the theatre that they had to sit in. And then when they did their final showpiece, which was just filmed and sent to their families, it was all we recorded all their vocals, and then we put it all together with a track, so they kind of lip synced.
Yeah.
Lip sank.
Instead of having to like project.
I like that.
Lip sank. Is that
lip sank? I'm not sure.
No, probably not.
But we decided we were like, we want them to sing to their voices instead of just lip syncing or just dancing along. So I think a lot of the kids have first time that they were ever recorded, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we had a cool time. And then we were supposed to release our podcast yesterday, but I'm swamped with some math schoolwork. I don't know how I'm doing it, but lot of people are taking this time online to further themselves and stuff. And I left university like 5 years ago to work on cruise ships where I met Tom. So last summer I decided to go back to school online. So I'm finishing up my degree through my original university online. So that's basically what I've been doing.
She's been doing that. It's like schoolwork, breakdown, schoolwork, eat.
Math does not work with my brain. I am a musical theater kid through and through.
Kathryn is one of the smartest people I know, but maths is like her kryptonite, isn't it?
100%
and I'm
kryptonite.
Even worse. Like I'm even worse at maths. I look at it and I instantly get a headache. So I'm like, bye. So, I'm no help.
I'm plugging the computer in.
And I just feel bad because I leave you to it and it's.
And he can't help me, so he just comes over and kind of pats me on the shoulder.
Can I make you a sandwich?
It's like, okay.
Yeah. So no podcast for this week, but next week we've got loads to talk about because we have all that stuff.
All of it.
We'll talk about this, talk about the camp that we've been doing, all the problems we've been having with cars. That's a whole thing we'll go into.
Oh my gosh. 2020 all around.
So if you listen to Lockdown Lovies on Tuesday, there's going to be a big show. It's going to be a bumper show.
Oh yeah.
Bumper. So much bumper to bumper because I'm talking about cars. You know?
Clever.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Tom and Kathryn's podcast is called Lockdown Lovies, and we'll post a link to that on our Facebook page as well at the end of the quiz, so you've got that there. But I'd definitely recommend giving it a listen. It's just so funny and really interesting to hear you two talk on like one-to-one like that. But yeah, and I think I heard the other day, did you do a virtual murder mystery as well?
We did a virtual murder mystery.
Because I've also done one of these as well, and it was so much fun.
It's totally doable. It is. I mean, like, we don't have to sacrifice everything about the world. Like virtual murder mysteries. Who'd have ever thought that? That is so cool.
Yeah.
I know.
So, did you do it for a birthday? What was your occasion?
No occasion. We didn't need an occasion. We just all wanted to get dressed up. I think my friend Lucy, she had emailed a free link or something like that, so we were like, right, let's give it a go. It was Great British Bake Off themed, and we were all like characters like Whitey Bloomer, like a loaf of bread. My character was Victoria Sponge.
Oh my god,
how perfect is that?
The murder in the baking tent, like, how did this go?
I can't even remember now. All I remember is thinking, I really want to be the murderer. I really want to be the murderer, because we didn't get to find out to the very end. And I was like, just desperate that, like, I've like not, I've had that secret. My character's been chosen. It was so drama school of me, but I got down to the final two, and then it wasn't me. I was innocent. It's such a shame.
Final two, though, it means you were very mysterious.
Death by soggy bottom.
Oh, you've been waiting to say that, haven't you? He's been thinking about that. He had to have been.
All that time.
All that time, he's like, death by soggy bottom.
And I'm sure
so what
Laura,
your murder mystery like?
It's still, I'm sure she probably just got off her couch because she's probably so excited by the prospect of a British Bake Off game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
Americans love Bake Off just as much as English.
If not more, it's great. It's so popular over here.
And what do we call it? We call it the Great British Baking Show. Isn't that funny?
That's so cute.
Clear. It's a British baking show.
Americans say how it is.
Yeah, we do. Sidewalk. We could get going on to that.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Little bit honeydew are mixed up. Why somebody decided to do that? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's so weird. So cantaloupe to us is honeydew to you guys, and honeydew to you is cantaloupe to us. Why did someone switch those around?
We think. We've never actually really confirmed this. We've probably been saying this for about 4 years, and it's probably been wrong.
Yes, we do. Honeydew is green. Is honeydew orange for you?
Right? Honeydew's orange for us. Comments.
Yes.
In the comments. Get it in the comments.
Yeah, in the comments. Get this melon. We're pretty sure we've been right, but every time you say it, I'm like, have I told you something wrong this whole time?
And I've just been working with your information. I'm pretty positive that honeydew for you guys is orange, and cantaloupe for us is orange. Cantaloupe is orange. That's my Midwestern.
Somebody help us solve this mystery.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of guest stars. The cantaloupe honeydew question, Mr. Foxy Man.
We're getting some good.
We got yellow coming through.
Honeydew is yellow. So that's the green one on the inside?
No, I think she's saying it's
like it's orange inside. Then we've got Scruffy G 1984 says Honeydew looks like the Muppet, i.e. Professor Honeydew.
Yeah.
Right. And then Honeydew is yellow outside, clear inside. Cantaloupe is green outside and orange inside. So I've just been telling you wrong.
Honeydew is green inside for us.
Honeydew is green.
Like the actual fruit is green for Americans.
Guys.
So we're learning so many new things tonight.
I think we're right. I think in America and Britain we do it opposite way rounds. Great.
Okay, right. We've got the thumbs up. Everyone submitted. Let's read out the answers. Let's go. Picture round.
Before we talk about melons even more.
I think we go to picture round.
All right. Oh, up to picture round. Yes. Very good.
All right. So we're good to go. I want to confirm. We're ready. Perfect.
We're ready.
So all the way back to the good old picture round. Number 1 is Billy Elliot. I'd get that. Little dancer boy.
So. Number 2, and Juliet.
I really like to see that musical.
Mm-hmm. Number 3.
This is one of the ones I was going to go and see before lockdown, and I am dying to see it.
Yes.
Oh, I want to do it too. All right, number 3, Come From Away. Love
very
it.
good.
Love
very
that
good.
Musical.
Number 4, Dear Evan Hansen. Look at little Ben Platt there.
Look at him. With the typical striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Dream Girls. That's a good screenshot there.
Yeah.
Number 6.
If you don't get this, you're living under a rock. Hamilton.
Are we all excited for it to come out live on Disney Plus?
Oh yeah.
So excited.
If you haven't seen it, make sure you do watch it because it's unreal.
It's so good.
Number 7 is my favorite, Les Miserables.
That's gonna be you one day.
Maybe one day. Look at that. Look at that makeup. Lovely.
Oh, look how happy they are. Number 8 is Miss Saigon. So they're just joyful.
I thought you were saying how happy they were in Les Mis. I was like,
they look happy too, but miserable.
I was like, the makeup maybe.
Oh no, I was leading up to Miss Saigon. Just joyful.
Okay. Number 9, The Phantom of the Opera. Casual.
Right?
Yeah.
Number 10 is 6.
6.
Number 10 is 6.
Very good.
Numbers.
Don't talk about numbers. Don't talk about it. You okay? You okay? All right. Very good. Hope you did well on that round. Round 2, the old favourites.
All right. I think you started this one off, but I can.
I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Number 1, A Bushel and a Peck, Follow the Fold, and Marry the Man Today are from Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls. Bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I thought you were going to join me.
No.
Okay. When someone sings, I did that. Number 2, in West Side Story, which 2 characters are killed in the rumble at the end of Act 1? If you haven't seen the musical, close your ears. The answer is Riff and Bernardo.
Dun, dun, dun. Number 3, which musical is based on H.G. Wells' novel Kips, the story of a simple soul? It's Half a Sixpence. I know the musical, but I would not have got that answer.
No.
I feel like there might be a lot of people kicking themselves after this.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I wouldn't have gotten that one. You guys are very clever out there. Number 4, who starred as Fanny Bryce when Funny Girl opened on Broadway in 1963? Same as the film, it's Barbra Streisand.
Wow.
That's cool to do it in the movie and
both.
Yeah.
Number 5, Charity Hope Valentine is the lead character in which musical? Sweet Charity. Hey, Bix and Paul. Great show. Love that show.
Number 6. What is the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors? It's Audrey 2. Named after Audrey.
Audrey 1.
Audrey and Seymour. Yeah.
Audrey 1.
Number 7. Who composed Company and Sunday in the Park with George? Stephen Sondheim. Very good question because it wasn't the obvious ones.
What are the obvious ones?
West Side Story, Mr. Woods.
I was just waiting. I was seeing if you could answer it.
No. Follies.
Keep going. Number, he's like, oh, that's the end of it. Number 8. 1989 musical based on Madame Butterfly is set during the Vietnam War. It's Miss Saigon, where the Happy Picture was earlier. They were very joyful in that moment.
Number 9. What is the name of the diesel train in Starlight Express? Greaseball.
I would not have gotten that one.
No, I wouldn't have got that one.
No, very clever. Number 10. Bustopher Jones, Victoria, and McCavity are characters in which musical? It's Cats! Yeah. Round 1.
Have you seen the film?
No.
No, we have not. Is that bad or is that good?
I don't know. I really want to see it because there's been so much press about it.
It's like going to become a cult film, I think, because it's so bad.
And it's just an interesting kind of dichotomy because all the actors are like, it's bad. Like, what movie is there in the world that's like the performers in it are like, no, it's bad.
Well,
it's bad. Don't watch it.
They've all been paid. They're like, oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Really funny.
Number 3. Round 3 is modern musicals. You did the first one.
All right, I'll take it again. Number 1. I think I figured out why I was saying this sentence so oddly. Number 1. The Boy in the Dress premiered in 2019 in Stratford-upon-Avon. Period. Who wrote the novel of the same name on which the musical is based? I figured it out. A little too late. The answer is David Williams.
Wally. You second guessed yourself. You're too busy going put a period.
I know. I was like,
period.
While you're at it.
David Williams.
Hilarious. David Williams.
I looked at it and I went, I've never seen that kind of word before. Williams.
Fun fact.
Stick with what you know.
I'm pretty sure a fun fact is that his real name is David Williams, but he changed it to Williams because people would take more notice.
Oh, well, I'm just cool, you know. I'm like the original kind of. No, that's it. That's as cool as I can get with the head.
That's the type of question that we could have used in this quiz.
Yeah, like which is really this one I didn't know, but it's going to be it is a great show. Which West End musical contains songs from Max Martin's back catalogue? It is *And Juliet*. I knew it was like a jukebox musical, but I had no idea that it was Max Martin. So very cool show.
Very cool. All right, number 3. Which musical has just announced drive-in shows around the UK this summer? 6.
Woo, yes.
I need to go. That sounds so cool.
Very cool. Can't wait. That's going to be
really
amazing.
Cool. Especially that show, like pop up a stage somewhere. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. And it's touring all around the UK as well. It's really cool.
Very, very cool.
That's just innovative.
Number 4. Which composer wrote music for musicals Bring It On, In the Heights, and Moana? It is Lin-Manuel Miranda. Very good. We didn't use the obvious. No, Hamilton.
I knew Moana. The songs in Moana are so Lin. So good.
People are saying
Lin.
So Lin. First name terms. So Lin. So Lin.
What can I say?
We're getting a few people saying about 6 is coming to Bristol. So those Yeovilians, it's nice and close to you.
That's so close. Mm-hmm. You have to go. Take videos. Number 5. Dead Ringer for Love. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and it's all coming back to me now. Are songs from which musical? Bat Out of Hell. I love Meatloaf so much.
Hence the big clue when she was doing it.
I know. I was like, I love him. I mean the show. I mean that musical.
Yeah.
That food thing. Number 6. Westerberg High School is a fictional school in which musical? It is Heathers.
Heathers, which you have heard music from.
Great.
It's a great musical. Just very good. Based on that movie that didn't do so great, but it's cult classic in of itself. Number 7. Which musical? This is our multiple choice one. Which musical is due to release a film version later this year? A. Wicked. B. Matilda. C. Everyone's Talking About Jamie. D. Come From Away. The answer is C. Everyone's Talking About Jamie.
Oh yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
And I feel like you cannot not say Everybody's Talking About Jamie without going into the rhythm of the song. Like every time I say it, I'm like, let's go. I'm not going to sing to you all now because that would be awful.
No.
And I'd break your headphones, but I am singing it in my head.
Yeah, inside it's happening.
I feel it. I'm feeling it through our Zoom chat.
Number 8. Eugene, Jamie, and Evil Lord Hector are characters from which musical? Eugenius.
I don't know what this musical is.
I've heard of it before.
I have to. It sounds fun.
It's funny, yeah.
With those names, very cool.
The first name was a big clue, wasn't it?
Eugene.
Number 9. In Pinky Boots, what is the name of the group of drag queens who perform with Lola? The Angels. And they are amazing. Never seen the most flexible legs ever before I saw them.
Hey, you live with me. My legs are... Rude.
He's sending it right now.
My alabaster columns, they're like wrapped over my head right now. Number 10. Which show won the 2019 Olivier Award for Best Musical? It's Come From Away.
Oh my gosh, guys. Come From Away. Wow. Have to listen to that music. Really cool.
And watch the show when the theatre opens again, because it's so good.
Real.
We saw it in Toronto. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No. One minute you're laughing and the next minute you're crying. It's like, what is going on with my emotions?
We're in Toronto, and it's based in Newfoundland in Canada. And when we watched it, the day before we saw it, the actual people that it's based on, because it's all a true story, went on stage and stood next to the actors playing them.
Which is really cool.
And then the day we saw it, there was still more people from the town, because it's such a small town that it's based on. They were all there. And at the final number, they were all stood in the royal box, like, waving their
oh my gosh.
Because it was the very first cast of all Canadians performing it, because it opened on Broadway before going to Toronto. So it was cool.
Very, very cool.
Oh, that's so special. Oh, that's really nice.
And it's in the West End, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day. Very in theme. It's just funny though, like a theatrical experience, you know, we remember that forever. That's what theater does. We'll always remember being there in that moment, you know? I'm just promoting theater.
She's so whimsical.
I'm very whimsical. I can't help it. Round 4. Ready? Name the musical.
Name the musical.
Here we go.
Toot sweets sound like what they are, so do lollies in a lollipop jar. Gingerbread men have a gingerbread sound. We found is from Truly Scrumptious in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah, correct.
Great.
Correct. And that's it.
Number 2 is you work real hard and the pay's real low and every hour goes oh so slow. It's the Avenue Q theme from Avenue Q.
Avenue Q.
Avenue Q. I do know some of those songs, but I did not know that one.
Chris Burton keeps saying Gander, and I think he's talking about that Gander is the town in Newfoundland, which come from away from.
Yes, correct.
It is.
Where are we now? Number 4.
Number 3.
Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Is all I ask of you. From Phantom of the Opera.
It's funny. I would just, when you just say it out loud, I cannot get the tune out of my head. But to get there, it's just hard. It's a challenge.
Well, you say that now, but I didn't hear you singing it earlier.
Oh, you took it from me. I practiced it. All right, number 4. When the taste, it only takes a taste when you know it's good. Sometimes one bite is more than enough to know you want more of the things you just got a taste of. It only takes a taste from Waitress, which is one of my favorite musicals, but that's that little section that I can't get the
It's
tune.
quite quick, I think.
Yeah.
Number 5, we'll sing it double pace. Ready?
When the Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Lullaby of Broadway from 42nd Street. Love that musical. I just love it. Yeah. Oh no.
So good.
What's wrong with us? This is why you get us on here, because we're crazy.
That's exactly why.
Like, oh man. Okay, number 6. I should never sing this song. Open your door. I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. Is I'll cover you from rent, which is sung by a bass big black man, and I am none of those things.
Good, very good attempt though.
A very good attempt.
This one, number 7. A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like hell.
Like he's doing right now.
It's
Drama.
goes like this from Spamalot.
Because the next line is, this is the song that goes like this.
All right, number 8. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. If I was a rich man, from Fiddler on the Roof. We saw the Yiddish version of Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway, and it was phenomenal.
Wow.
Not a word of English.
Yeah.
It was very, very
But
cool.
we can't ever sing tradition the same way. Again, we always go,
Tradition.
So that's
and I'd never seen the show before and didn't really know it, but I understood it because there was subtitles.
Yeah,
but
they had subtitles on. We did it all in Yiddish. It was really cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Did you know it was going to be in Yiddish before you went?
Yeah, we had a friend.
Yeah, you did. You did just go in and you were like, oh, hang on.
What happened?
You know when you think you've had a stroke, when you're like speaking English.
Is it just me? You just sit in silence. You're like, is it just me?
Is this a dream?
Okay, now number 9. Another, this is my big moment, everyone. Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. And I'm coming up empty. Can't find my way to you. Anybody have a map from Dear Evan Hansen? Which is why I do not know it, because I only know the waving through the, I know that one. That I know.
I'm sure some of our younger players
are like, what, Kathryn?
They must have nailed that. They love Evan Hansen.
Yeah, I've gotten too old.
Number 10. Is it sinful if you're blue to get up their place? What is wrong with dressing up in satin and lace? Get some earrings, some mascara, heels and a fan. Pretty soon, you will start to feel like a different man. Expressing Yourself by Billy Elliot. Which is a great...
Who would have guessed?
I murdered. There we go. Yes, very good. Well, congratulations to anyone if you got any of those right.
Because we did not hand it to you.
No, we did not. We didn't
No.
any of those.
No.
Should we go for the general knowledge?
Let's go for it.
Knowledge. How do you say knowledge?
Knowledge.
This is why I don't know why you ever give us any power. Okay, round number 5.
Question number 1. Here we go.
Oh, this is your question.
Which country should have hosted this year's Eurovision Song Contest? It was the Netherlands.
It would have been so cool.
It would have been so cool.
That? Will they just move it back, or will this go? Okay, I didn't know they just got skipped.
No.
Okay.
They did some like online thing, but
they did an online thing.
Oh, okay. It's so cool, Eurovision. Wow, what a fun new thing. Number 2, new addition to my life. Number 2. Which production in the National Theatre's At Home collection was the first to be released on the 2nd of April, 2020? 1 man, 2 governors.
James
Governor.
That's what I said, 2 governors.
Governors. Say governor.
Governor.
Yeah, very good.
Governor.
Number 3. Which play, notable for only having 2 actors perform the whole play, is the second longest running non-musical play in West End history after The Mousetrap? It is The Woman in Black. Excellent show. A pretty good movie too.
I have not seen it.
So I must have seen that show about 10 times, like as a kid, like every school I've been to, that's every school trip, Woman in Black.
Wait,
everything.
Is it really scary?
It is scary.
It's scary, but by the 10th time, it's not
like,
that scary.
This happens and this happens.
How old?
It's about time.
Yeah,
have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it, yeah.
It definitely, the ending sticks with you.
Okay.
Not to ruin it, but
you do need to see it.
Do I need to do the theatrical experience before watching the movie, or will the movie do it?
Watch the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think on the comments, people? What's it? Jasmine Boniface says, my drama teacher made me watch The Woman in Black twice for GCSE drama. It's terrifying.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it. If Boniface can't do it.
Hey, it's great.
Okay, all right, maybe.
It's worth a watch.
Number 4, you get to say Doherty again.
Well, here, everyone buckle up. Which English rock band was formed in 1997 by Pete Doherty and Carl Barat. I feel like it gets worse. I feel like I'm making it bad. Doherty.
I hope Pete's not watching.
Poor Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. I wish I could say your name correctly.
He was famously seen in Crewkern once.
When? What was he up to?
He was like at the Summerfields, like buying a pack of cigarettes, and it was in like front page news in the like Western Gazette. And the Crewkern advertiser.
Of course he was.
Yeah, so
that makes complete sense.
He's not at all. I don't know why he was there, but there we go.
That's amazing.
Did you want to give out the answer?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah.
The answer is the Libertines.
The Libertines. Yeah.
I was gonna leave it. It was gonna be a blank.
Just blank.
What's wrong with me? The Libertines is the answer.
Number 5. Who painted The Weeping Woman, currently located at the Tate Modern in London? Pablo Picasso. I think you think that was too obvious, so you probably wouldn't answer that unless you're smart. Oh,
Unless you're smart. Unless you're smart. I probably wouldn't have gotten it though. Because I would have been like, oh, it couldn't be.
Yeah.
People are clever.
Unless you're just putting down any artist which came to mind and you were like,
you're
like, yeah, people probably got that as a guess. They're like, Picasso.
Jonathan Kwok says, guys, I've got none of these. And he went to Northwestern University.
Which is a very good university.
Very prestigious university.
Yes.
Guys.
Guys.
He's got the grays.
You are all doing very, very, very well.
Yeah.
We know because the answers are in front of us. Okay, number 6, something I didn't know. Which royal is patron of the Royal Opera House in London? Prince of Wales, Prince Charles. Why are you giggling?
John replied, it's no Mount View.
Well, it's still very, very good. But anyway, the answer is Prince of Wales, Prince Charles. I wouldn't have known the Prince of Wales is Prince Charles either. Is that bad?
That is bad.
I'm American.
Most Americans know the royal family better than most Brits.
I'm not one of those people.
No, you're like...
He's the future king, Kathryn.
Prince Charles, the one that's married to Kate. No? No? Should I stop speaking?
My dad probably just flipped like his plate of fish and chips off the couch.
Charles?
This is such an education tonight.
Oh, the one that's going to be king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big ears.
Okay, I know who we're talking about now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow. I'll take over from here.
Oh,
it's not 4th of July yet. Number 7. From which Shakespeare play is the following quote taken from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? It's from The Merchant of Venice. Very good. Very
Did
good.
you know that one?
I didn't know that.
You sounded great doing the monologue.
In the comments, we've just got Kathryn in capital letters and face blah.
That's Laura Tinkler, who is also American.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
You've watched The Crown?
I respect your country.
You haven't seen the third season of The Crown. So
I really prefer it.
She still thinks Prince Charles is a little like weepy little boy from The Crown. He doesn't realise that he's like a 70-year-old man.
I haven't got to season 3 yet of The Crown.
Watch it.
Yeah, we need. Yeah,
I know it's on the list.
She needs to like.
I know. I need to educate. All right, number 8. Let's leave that in the
Someone
past.
went face.
I'm so sorry, Scruffy G. I'm sorry to all of my English people. Number 8. What is the name given to the text of an opera? It's a libretto.
Libretto.
That's what I miss getting because we haven't been doing shows. Those little big librettos we get. It says libretto. I feel very excited for your experience you're about to have. So number 8 answer is libretto.
Number 9. Very good question. In which year was Thomas the Tank Engine first broadcast on ITV? The answer is 1984.
Option B.
1984. Option B. Yes.
So not the year you were born or I was born. No. It was around. It was established by the time you came.
Yeah, it was like top of the.
He loves it. He loves Thomas the Tank. All right. Last question of this round. I think end of the quiz, barring our tiebreaker question, is number 10. What is the name of Ludwig van Beethoven's only opera? Fidelio.
Fidelio.
Fidelio is the answer.
My dad just private messaged me and said,
"Oh dear,
I'm going to give my daughter-in-law a history lesson on our royals when it comes to Britain."
I'm surprised I haven't been given one yet. I don't think people know how little I know.
No, you're ready.
I have.
think
they do now.
A history of monarchy in your like Christmas presents.
It shows how ashamed Wayne is of me. I'm sorry, Wayne, that he private messaged you and didn't comment on.
No, Dad is not a YouTuber. This is.
Wait, I apologize. All right, tiebreaker question is. Oh wait, do we give it out now?
Yeah, let's give it out.
Let's do it. In number of days, how long has the longest running West End musical been running for? 12,686 days. I have no idea how
impressive.
people would get that, but that's very, very impressive if you got it. And I believe
if you got it spot on, well done.
That is Les Miserables, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I wasn't sure if it was that or Phantom.
We had a trivia the other day, and Tom made me answer Phantom, even though I knew it was Les Mis. But Phantom is the longest running musical on Broadway, and we got them mixed up.
What a kerfuffle.
What a rookie error. Amateurs.
Amateur hour over here.
That's you. You did it.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm amateur hour.
Oh,
Dad sent you a load of love hearts.
Oh, thanks, Wayne.
He loves you really, but he will be giving you a history lesson.
Oh, I know
Royals.
It's from love, but I do apologize for the Royals. I know the presidents, unfortunately.
Some are great.
Some are great.
Not all our kings have been, or queens have been great.
Apparently we broke up when we read out the tiebreaker question. Do you want to do it one more time?
I'll go right back then. Tom, would you like to read it this time? Because I did it the last time.
So for those that missed out, the answer to the tiebreaker question is, in number of days, how long has the longest running West End musical been running? It is 12,686 days.
Wow. Good for you, Les Mis.
So yeah.
What a Les Mis.
And we've got
some answers coming in here already, like numbers. Angie Golding, 25 out of 50. 50%. Very good.
Yeah.
Lowest score so far, but we were very close with the tiebreaker.
But hey, we're learning something. We learned things today.
Learned lots today.
Learned a lot.
I've learned a hell of a lot.
You're learning. That's what trivia is. It's like a fun
learning as we went go along.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you again for joining us, both of you. It's been a real delight.
Of course. We've loved
a real education.
Education
for us all.
We've learned. We're going to go and buy Kathryn a history of British monarchy book.
And I don't know if we settled on the name, but Mr. Foxman with the wiggly legs says, "Thank you for having us."
I think Foxy McFoxyface was my
That's a very good one.
I think that's a winner. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, we love you guys. Thanks for coming and host.
Yeah, thanks guys. And then so our next quiz is next Wednesday, so that's the 8th of July, again 7 p.m. via our YouTube channel. And then theme next week is going to be music. Woo.
Music.
It's going to be hosted by Jack Glanville. So he's our comic in the pantomimes, and I know Tom, you've worked with him quite a few years now. You've got his accent down.
Yeah. DJ Muddles coming at ya! Come on, you girl!
So you can look forward to more of that next week.
Well, we look forward to watching him and doing trivia next week, and we'll come back anytime.
Yes, definitely. All right. Well, thank you guys, and thanks everyone for joining us as well this evening. We hope you've had as much fun as we've had. So yeah, lots of love.
Bye, Bye.
Bye.
Keep waving.